Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your favorite podcast, the Dudes Club podcast, with your favorite two buddies, boys, dudes, if you will,
The fellas.
Brian and the
one and
fellas.
The fellas. It's me, Ethan.
Oh man, Ethan, so much has happened in this week, and that's a lie.
Oh my goodness. Things have been happening for me.
Oh, things have been happening for
Yes.
you? Please
All
tell.
right. First one, so I was working all week, and it was a busy week. I got 2 jobs. I'm working a lot, and
I'm sure.
at the end of my Saturday shift, it's like 8:30 p.m. I'm like, I'm gonna get some dinner, and I'm gonna put my feet up. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna get a little something easy, So I go to
Mhm,
McDonald's. Yeah, that's easy enough.
Me too.
And then I'm like, I get there, it's drive-through only. I order just a double quarter pounder.
Well, that's a
then,
good meal.
Get the drink, get the fries. Being responsible as I am, I open the bag to check that it's all there. And thankfully it is,
Good.
So I drive home. It's about a 10-minute drive after that. Get home,
Mhm.
set up the plate, get everything out.
Wait, hold on.
Uh-huh.
You don't just eat it out of the bag? You get a plate?
Well, I mean, sometimes, yeah.
All right. I mean, if you say so,
I'm
so.
a dignified man. I need my
All right,
cutlery.
All right.
And so
Sure.
I open the box that contains the burger.
Wrong burger.
Do you think that a double quarter pounder is a complicated order, Brian?
I mean, there is a double quarter. I mean, that's like a half, if I had to guess.
It is.
Just ballparking it.
I mean, you're pretty close. Pretty close.
I mean, I'm not sure if the people at McDonald's know that calculation as well as I do.
You know what?
Would you get like a chicken sandwich?
You know what? You'd be right. They don't understand that calculation. Because
what
because
what
I
did
got
you get?
I got a single patty with
Oh my
just
God.
cheese. There is nothing else.
You just got a plain cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You got the fucking sad meal.
Dude, it was pathetic. And
Did you pay for a quarter pounder?
Oh yeah, no,
double?
it cost me like $10. I got the receipt and everything. It's crazy.
Then you should have.
Well, no.
You know,
the story continues. The story
Okay,
continues,
okay.
Brian.
Okay.
I, in a fit of rage, make the drive back, another 10-minute drive
Good,
to this
good.
McDonald's. And I pull up to the drive-thru and I'm like, hey, I ordered the double quarter pounder. You gave me a single patty of cheese. I need a new one. I have the receipt. You charged me full price, man, Like at least give me what I'm paying for.
Oh no.
No, I wasn't angry or upset with like the people at the window because it's
Furious.
just the cooks,
Furious.
I took the burger and I threw it back at her. I
Maybe
disgraced
one
her.
of those security cam videos that pops on the internet. Wild ginger man
Exactly.
throws burger back at person.
I rip out of there going 50 miles per hour. So
Good.
finally,
Yes.
all right. So I get
Mhm.
I drive back. I get a new burger. I open the box.
Yes.
It is a double quarter pounder. All right.
Oh, good.
I'm thankful. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go
Good.
home and I'm gonna eat this. I start driving home.
Good.
I'm probably like 3 or 4 minutes out already. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Something doesn't feel right. Something in my gut. It just doesn't feel right.
Oh no.
So you know what I do?
What do you do?
I open the box again. I peel back the bun. And what do I see? Nothing but
One
cheese.
patty?
Nothing but cheese. Got the 2 patties. Just nothing but cheese. And
Okay.
so
I think.
in a
I think.
in a crazed moment, I am no longer mad or angry, but I am laughing out loud alone in my car in a parking lot because I pulled over to check.
That's something
And-
I would do.
And for half a second before that, I was ready to throw in the towel. I was about to just drive home and eat it because I was tired and I just wanted food. I wanted dinner.
Don't tell me you drove back.
I drove back. Third time.
First time you fool me.
Yeah,
Shame on you. Shame on me. Continue.
Yeah, so third time in the drive-thru. I pull up to the first, to the speaker. She gives me the spiel, do you want to try the new crispy chicken sandwich? She's giving me this every time I've pulled up, by the way.
I'll get to that.
I simply respond, it's me again.
They know.
They know.
A sign.
They know.
They have a wanted sign for you.
And so I explained my predicament. The slight against my character. Right? I'm like, I got the quarter pounder. I got the double quarter pounder. There's just nothing on it. I need a new... I was like, look, I get it. But please, I'm begging you. And so I was laughing about it because it's still funny to me. And so the girl that's taking the orders is starting to laugh about it. And she keeps saying how sorry she is. And I'm like, it's all right. It's not your fault. I understand. And so then I pull up to the second window.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And she doesn't recognize me. And she hands me a hot fudge sundae. And I'm
hot fudge sundae.
Yeah, and I'm confused. I was like, "Oh, thanks." And she just turns. She's like, "It's not your order?" It's like, "No." No. I thought they were just giving it to me because it was like, "Oh, sorry for the inconvenience,"
Yeah, that's what I would have guessed.
No.
I would have been like, "It's my order now, bitch. It's mine. It's in my car. What? You're not getting it back."
Yeah, I did
bitch.
give it back, but now I'm thinking about it. They probably shouldn't have taken it back with all of COVID and whatnot. They gave
you should have kept it. You should have coughed on it.
I should have spit in it. So anyway,
here's your thing back.
I'm like, yeah, it's me again. I'm just back for my third burger of the night. And so she's.
Did you get to keep the other burgers?
No,
or
I
did you
did not.
Return the
I had to
Damn.
turn them in. It was a trade. And so finally, I get my third and final burger of the night.
Mm-hmm.
It's the double quarter pounder. It's got everything on it, everything I'm looking for and need. Okay.
Just open the box. It's a crispy chicken sandwich.
No, but it does get better. It gets better, Brian.
Oh, good. I'm happy to
See,
hear
the
this.
second time I got it, when I said I peeled back the bun,
Mm-hmm.
I peeled a little too aggressively, and a little bit of the bread came off of that top bun.
Right.
Just like a layer.
Right. Just
When
a layer.
I got that third burger, that tear was still present.
Really?
So, and there's just a loose piece of extra cheese, not even cooked, just thrown into the burger. They didn't remake burgers. They didn't make me new ones. They made me a remix.
Yo, they tried to remix
remixed
your
my
ass.
burger.
They should have remixed your ass.
And then they just pat me on my head and sent me on my way. No coupon, no free food, no nothing.
Ethan, I think one of the first... you should have learned a few things from this story. One, always check your burger before you leave.
I did. Remember, I opened my bag and everything was there because usually it doesn't go past that point.
And secondly, if they're gonna give you the wrong order, cough on it and it's yours. What are they gonna have to do? Remake it?
I should have.
You should have, and then you got free food, a free sundae for your troubles.
I could have just had a fine dining experience.
You know, I actually think it's funny you bring up McDonald's because I was gonna bring up McDonald's.
I'm never going back to the one in town again. I'm never.
That's fair. That's fair. So this is an adventure for me. All right. So first off, I'm hanging out with my buddies today. Not Ethan, because me and him live in different states.
Yep.
However, we're a little far away. Like an hour drive away from each other?
It's like 25 minutes.
That's like an hour to me.
We just never make that distance. We just never.
No. It's a bridge we will never pass.
It really isn't.
You've only done it once to eat in my restaurant.
We only cross that boundary every 6 months.
Right. So I was hanging out with my other friends. Some of the buds from the old town, and we end up just hanging out today, and we're like, oh, what do we want to eat? And I was like, I don't know, you guys want to go to Popeyes? And we're like, yeah, let's go to Popeyes. I think we said that because we were talking about how dry Popeyes biscuits were.
Ah.
I've never had a Popeyes biscuit, nor have I been to Popeyes in, like, 10
They
years.
are incredibly dry and still very good. So you're just like suffering through it to enjoy it.
So I've heard. Well, Popeyes has another thing on their menu that is fantastic. The Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Of course.
The
one and
crispy
only.
chicken sandwich they have. So, we drove up to Popeyes. We order 3 Popeyes chicken sandwiches.
Count them.
And you might be like, how?
I said count them. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Well, one of them was spicy. I think it's
Was it
important to
yours?
note that. No, I don't. I'm a white kid. I'm a white dude. What do you mean?
Weak.
I cry at onions.
Man gets a piece of white bread and starts tearing up.
It's
A
too
little bit of
spicy.
mayonnaise. And he's writhing on the floor in
Man, this
pain.
black pepper's really spicy.
Yo, that salt
So-
and pepper, it killed him.
Yo, this oregano spicy as hell. So we ended up getting 3 chicken sandwiches, 1 spicy, 2 of them normal. And you know, we get it. It's like $4 a pop, basically. It's a little less than that. And we just park in the Popeyes. And we're like, oh, okay. Well, I guess it's eating time, consumption time.
Naturally. I don't know.
Oh, actually, we hit Wawa first, and we hit Wawa and we scramble as we try to find drinks, because one of my friends said, here, go buy me a pink lemonade, as he was filling up gas in the car. And I was like, I don't know which pink lemonade you wanted. So I had to call him in the store. And then we parked in the Wawa parking lot, and then ate. And Ethan,
Yes.
I don't know if you remember the situation a year or 2 ago, when the Popeye chicken sandwiches came out.
I do. That was very
Yes.
arduous.
Do you remember the man
time.
that got stabbed in the line for this sandwich?
I don't. No.
A few people were killed on their way to get the Popeye chicken sandwich.
Oh my goodness.
That's not even a joke.
That's terrible, but also like
That's real.
imagine imagine
How'd
imagine
he go out? Popeye's chicken sandwich. Now I was actually thinking about this earlier when I was eating it. I said, man, I really would have stabbed a motherfucker for this. It was so good.
Really?
It was so fucking good.
I haven't had
Like,
it
I was
yet.
ready to come in, like, just like, oh, okay, this is a little overrated, but it's alright. Dude, best fucking chicken sandwich I've had. Hands down.
Do you understand why people lost their lives?
Dude, I would have killed a motherfucker to have this sandwich. It was that good. Like, I can't even believe how my taste buds were. I can't even believe what my taste buds were tasting, and it was fantastic. Right?
Right.
And I want to note that there are 3 of us in this car. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in the back seat. The other 2 are in the front seat. All right. I think the sandwich is amazing. My friends, also named Brian.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. One of my better friends.
Evil
One of my
Brian.
best friends here is named Brian, which is like such a coincidence.
He's the evil version of you,
Yeah, he is. He is.
which is saying something.
So. Wait.
Huh?
You think I'm evil? You think I'm evil?
I mean, you're like chaotic neutral.
I think I'm chaotic good, buddy.
I don't think
I
that's
mean-
a thing, isn't it? Like,
Chaotic good's a
I
thing.
thought it was chaotic lawful or lawful chaotic. Or maybe it is.
Well,
No,
lawful and good kind of go hand in hand.
yeah, that's true. No, you're right. Yeah, it is chaotic.
So, he got the spicy one. He always likes spice. And he is absolutely loving it.
Uh-huh.
Both of our mouths are watering at the sight of this chicken sandwich. My other friend, who will not be named because he will be attacked,
Oh.
said the fucking chicken sandwich is dry, and he got the best piece. He got the biggest chicken. And he's like, I mean, it's pretty good, but like, it definitely has its downfalls. And I asked him what his downfalls were. He was like, it's a little dry. And I'm like, that's kind of like the whole point. You get a little bit of a dryness, and then you hit it with the mayo, and then it kind of rejuvenates
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
You don't want
use the
to. You don't want
sauces.
to. You don't want a wet chicken. I mean, you want a wet chicken, but you don't want a too wet chicken.
I want
you don't want
swimming.
I want to be able to squeeze it, and I want all the juices to flow out. No, you want it to be just enough.
I want to breaststroke out a mile just to get to it.
And I would have killed him right there. But then when I realized he was an omega male, I was like, all right, I'll back up.
Oh, he's.
I'll get back to these omega male things. It's
Sigma
hilarious. No,
There's another one already?
There's no. There have always been multiple males.
Yeah, I mean, I knew about Alpha, and then Sigma came out, like, last month or so. Hey, yo,
I will tell you.
dropped.
I will tell you all of the males here in a moment.
Alright.
Just let me get through this
excited about
chicken
this now.
sandwich story. It's been my entire day. This has been my entire day
You've
leading up
been
to this.
researching.
Yes, literally. Yeah, I have done. All my friends and I did fucking like 4 different personality tests to see which male we were.
Now I gotta do it.
Yeah, you gotta do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live here.
Alright, we'll do it in a bit. Finish this
Okay.
chicken sandwich.
So I'm like, this chicken sandwich is so great. We were like, all right, let's hit up Chick-fil-A afterwards, after, later in the night for dinner, and we'll try that sandwich out. We never did end up going to Chick-fil-A. What we ended up doing was just hanging out, walking around, seeing a board game store, and then coming back here, playing some Super Smash Brothers, and then doing the personality tests.
Right.
Then, I was like, I'm hungry because I'm fat. So then, we're like, okay, we're going to go to McDonald's. We end up going to McDonald's, and I'm like, let me get the chicken sandwich here. Now, I don't think I brought it up on the podcast. I might have done it last week. But 2 weeks ago, I ate the McDonald's chicken sandwich, and I said it was pretty good.
Yeah. I remember.
Right? Now, with this in mind, realize I just had the Popeye's chicken sandwich,
Oh.
which is mouthwatering.
You had Nirvana, and then you had to come back down to Earth.
When I say that sandwich was the biggest disappointment I've ever had, the McDonald's crispy chicken sandwich, after having the Popeyes one, is the biggest disappointment. I'm not even joking. I ate the entire thing because, I paid my hard-earned $4.
Of course.
But it was not good. It was kind of... It's not bad, but it was not good.
Your entire perception on it has shifted after having one sandwich.
It really has. I only had the one sandwich, and now my mind was blown. My tongue never tasted so many flavors at once. And then I come back to this fucking shit that McDonald's is serving. Right after they skimp you out of your double quarter pounder, I get this terrible chicken sandwich. It was disgusting. However, one thing McDonald's did do recently is, because I also got the $1 large Coke because I'm an American. Okay. And they got new lids.
They did?
Yeah, mine says on the lid. It says, so tasty.
Ew, what?
Yeah, it says that on the lid.
That's strange.
My hand's shaking a lot. I don't know why. Maybe it's the furiousness.
The anger, the disappointment.
They also got new cups.
Really?
New large cups. Might have just been my location, but
Yeah, it must have been.
like everything's new.
Huh. Well,
However,
when
Ethan,
I did go to my McDonald's, there was like a huge shipment of boxes just like sitting outside on the curb. So they must have
That's
been just like
probably it then.
setting up everything.
now Ethan.
Yep.
To save you some strife,
Okay.
I think it's important if you are to try the chicken sandwiches. This is the Crash chicken sandwich chronological order.
Certified.
Okay. Certified. This is certified by the chicken engineers of me. I'm the chicken engineer. So, first off, you got to start with a McDonald's chicken sandwich. And you're like, why do we need to start with this terrible fucking garbage that should have been thrown away years ago? Well, obviously, it wasn't years ago. It started last year. But you want to start with the worst, so you can get a baseline. You say, okay, this sandwich. You can actually say this sandwich is good. You can be like, oh, this is a good sandwich. especially from like McDonald's. Like this is not a bad sandwich. It's like $3.50, tastes pretty good. You're like, oh, not bad, right?
Right.
And then
Yeah.
don't go for the Goliath yet. Don't go for Popeyes. It's a bad idea. Next, go for Chick-fil-A.
You gotta acclimate. Gotta make your way up.
You gotta make
slowly.
your way up. Now, I have not had the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich yet. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in a while. My girlfriend's bi and she doesn't support the LGBT
Fair enough. Fair enough.
anti stuff that they're all about.
It is.
So I haven't been to
kinda
Chick-fil-A for a
crazy.
while. However, I would have been willing to go to Chick-fil-A for this because I don't really care personally. I love her to death, but I don't care about the. I just want my goddamn chicken sandwich.
I just want my chicken sandwich, man.
I just want my fucking waffle fries
I just
and
want my
chicken
fries.
sandwich.
I just want my chicken sandwich.
Look, I'm sorry they be hating gays, but my brother, they have some great chicken sandwiches.
They got that chicken sandwich. I mean, if you gotta step on a gay
That's-
too, I mean,
that's- Shit. This sandwich kind of tastes like a little bit of hating gays, but it's pretty good.
oh man, it is wild though. Like how they like funnel money into like conversion camps and stuff like that. It is
Yeah.
crazy.
Either way, go to that sandwich next.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure where it lies on the scale. Honestly, I've never had it. But I'd
It's
say go
solid.
for that one next.
It's solid.
Because it's solid.
it is. It's pretty good. Yeah. I would
okay.
recommend it.
Okay. So have that one next. And then, for your finale, I want you to then have the Popeye's chicken sandwich and realize that you just busted a nut in your pants twice.
Now see, Brian, you say that,
Mm-hmm.
but I can guarantee there is
Yes.
one step above the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Really? Let me hear it.
Years ago, I think
Mhm.
4 years ago in my freshman year, I went down to Washington, D.C. with my sister and her college friends on their
Yes.
spring break. And while we were there, you know, we were checking out the sights, checking out museums, whatnot. But we stopped at a food truck, all right?
Yeah.
This beautiful, wonderful food truck called the Red Rooster, I believe. Okay?
Yes.
And they sold just chicken sandwiches and like chicken breasts, you know, just to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what they put in that thing. Dude, I was sitting there on the curb eating that thing. I was nearly moaning out loud while eating it because of how good it was. I had to take breaks mid-meal to appreciate how good this thing was. All right?
Damn.
It was like you took a bite and you're like, hold on, I need to take a breath because this is a bit too much goodness. And
You're
such
like,
a
hold on, I
little
need to take a
time."
breast.
Yeah.
Continue. Sorry.
Terrible. Terrible.
Sorry.
You're like,
It was the
yo,
McDonald's chicken sandwich.
You get halfway through that sandwich, you're like, I need to change your pants, dude. These ones are ruined.
Hmm.
They have been creamed 3 times over.
Wow.
Need a new pair of pants.
Now, I can't say that for sure. And when we go to if it's just fast food, we will not include that. But if it's entirely chicken sandwiches, we will include that. I'll allow that. Now, I know I said the Popeye's chicken sandwich was the final step,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Okay.
However, there is one optional epilogue step.
The true ending.
That is to then return back to McDonald's
Oh.
and eat the chicken sandwich
See
and
where you've
shit your
come from.
pants. Because honestly,
In
That's
anger and pure malice.
you're going to get so angry that you're going to cause 15 hernias on your anus as you fucking rip a load after a load because how furious you are, and how terrible this chicken sandwich was, and how disgusted you are, and how McDonald's should be ashamed of themselves.
Dude,
But their
McDonald's,
chicken McNuggets are pretty good.
those are the only things that are good anymore at McDonald's. Everything is like so expensive now. It's crazy, and it's still just like terrible quality. Like
Their McChicken's like $1. something.
It's just like, but like if you're getting like the full meal, you know,
Yeah, it's true.
like if you're getting a full meal, just go to like Burger King or Wendy's, and you're getting like
Whoa.
you're getting like
Burger King sucks though.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It does not.
It tastes worse.
What about it? Which, like what? The burgers?
Yes.
I don't think.
I think
See,
the burgers.
The problem,
I'll give you this.
The problem with McDonald's is when I finish any sort of meal that isn't the chicken nuggets, like, I feel winded after eating a McDonald's. Like, I feel
Hey.
like I've legitimately, like,
Let me ask you though. Let me
cursed
ask you though.
myself.
Let me ask you. Do you go in knowing that this is like terrible for you, and you're like, ugh, I'm disgusted that I'm eating this?
With McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's.
I mean, it's like in the back of my head, but it's not at the forefront.
So then you're poisoning the goddamn well. You just gotta accept that you're eating it, and you gotta
But
love
it's,
it.
I mean, I am. That's why I went to
thing-
McDonald's in the first place. In the story, I was like, I just want something easy. I like
The thing with Burger
McDonald's.
King-
Oh my goodness.
Is that it's around the same price. I'll give it that. And I feel like you do get more of a burger out of it. You get everything in it. It's a little bit more shaped, right? It's not just all flat
You
and
just get
McDonald's-y.
a bigger meal, and the fries are
However-
better. The fries are better. That I will not argue.
No.
They are.
McDonald's fry. Here's why I like the McDonald's fries more. I have to explain my whole McDonald's love for a second. Everyone in my family hates McDonald's except for I. And it's not because I'm an American. Or, a real American.
A patriot.
Not like these phonies, right? The reason I like McDonald's is because it's like separating church from state, really.
What?
You realize
You're gonna have to explain that one to me. I'm not following just yet.
you really have to realize that food is not always about the taste or the quality. Sometimes it's just how it makes you feel.
What?
Right.
But if it has good
You might be
taste
like,
and quality, then it makes me
Hold
feel
on,
good.
shush your goddamn mouth for a second while I
Oh,
explain why
you
I'm a real
Dirty
why I'm a real American.
ruffian, you rascal of a man.
Okay, so when I go to McDonald's, I don't feel like I'm gonna, I'm not gonna get an amazing meal. I'm well aware I'm gonna get a very subpar meal for $5, maybe $8 if I want to get the 20 McNugget, right?
Right.
They reel me in with the $1 drink, which is an amazing business plan, right? And I know that I'm going to hate the fact that I'm eating this. And you might be like, wait a minute, isn't that what Ethan just said?
It is.
Yes. But here's the reason why I am different. It's because I always end up leaving McDonald's loving it. Because, I don't know if you know this, that's their fucking that's their fucking motto. I'm loving it. And every time I go to McDonald's and I have this shitty meal where I have 20 McNuggets and a medium fry and a large Coke that just screams obesity, I feel happy and like a real American. Now, when I go to Burger King and I have a subpar sandwich and some subpar fries and some... I mean, it's a Coke. I mean, this is really kind of hard to mess that up.
You're just, at this point, you're just like going there for the atmosphere. It's not
It's
even
different.
the meal. So you're just talking about the atmosphere.
No. It's the food. It's the way the food makes you feel. It's the food.
It's all subpar.
It's so
It's
bad
all
that it's good.
subpar.
Like, it's
Well,
so
okay,
terrible
I
that it's good.
understand
However, Burger King is just bad.
No, it's not.
But McDonald's is so
Don't
bad
you
that it's good.
slander.
It's like its fries. Their
Okay, at
fries
least it's
are
not
not
Arby's,
good.
you know?
However, they are so great that they're so not good that they're amazing. I could eat McDonald's fries forever because they are so not good, but they are fantastic
I just
because they are
can't
not good.
I
It's
just
like
can't
watching
follow
Who
you
Saved
on this.
Private Alex
What?
or Who Killed
Oh,
Private Alex,
Yeah. I thought it was Captain.
or like The Room. It's such a bad movie that it's amazing.
Yeah, but it's like it's funny and bad. Sometimes there are just
Yes.
bad movies that are. I just.
Right, but we're not talking about, like, a bad restaurant. We're talking about McDonald's,
Brian,
this super giant that has
just have
fucking
to
20
accept-
McNuggets and $1 Coke.
Oh,
you
just
have to
accept the
understand that it's so
McDonald's is
bad that
bad.
it's good.
You
It
just have-
makes me
it's
feel so
just
terrible
bad.
that I actually love it. Ethan,
You are
have to realize
suffering
I'm
Stockholm
I'm fast
syndrome.
and loose.
You
You
are
gotta
li-
realize this.
You are suffering
fast and loose
Stockholm
man.
syndrome over a burger and nuggets.
No, that's not how that works.
Yes, this is exactly what it is.
No, I don't have to go to McDonald's. I like to go other places. I work at a restaurant where I can get better
I
meals.
don't have to stay in this basement, but I want
But the McDonald's
to. I want
is
to stay
so
in this
bad.
basement. I want to stay
It's so
locked
bad that it's
away.
good. It's so bad that it's good.
Will not hear
It's not
any
great
more
food.
Of this.
But it is so terrible
I
that
will
it's
not
great.
hear any more of your Stockholm
This
syndrome.
is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous.
You're insane. You're losing your mind right
Okay.
now.
Can we agree on something?
What?
The $1 soda is just simply a great
Okay,
business
I mean, that's
model.
fantastic. I mean, really.
Okay. And the reason they do it, is
Sorry.
okay. You done? Thank you. The reason they do it,
So,
I will slaughter you. I will call
to.
every McDonald's and make
I
sure you
had
do not
to.
get a
I
double quarter
had
pounder ever
to.
again.
Oh, you served that.
So the
moment
reason
to
they
me
do
on a
it-
golden platter.
Is because it's $1 and you go and you're like, I want a drink, and then they'll be like, you want anything else, honey pie? And you're like, damn. Now I'm kind of horny from a chicken sandwich, and then you get a chicken sandwich, and you realize, damn, they forgot the pickles. So you go back and you're like, hey, you forgot the pickles, and then they remix your sandwich. They put the pickles on, but somehow forget the chicken. So then you go back and you're like, hey, can I get another one? And you're like, throw in some fries as well, and then they just got $10 out of you. That's why they do it.
That's all it is.
And so, that's why McDonald's is the best fast food restaurant.
That's just blatantly wrong. But I will admit, the $1 drinks is fantastic, and you don't really appreciate it until you go somewhere where the drinks aren't $1. I went to Launch or Sky Zone, I think, with my youth group, and the
Mhm.
water fountains were closed down because COVID. Obviously, they can't really just have someone hovering over it to clean it every
Right.
time someone drinks. And so they were selling drinks, and I was like, all right, well, how much is it? For a single water bottle or Gatorade, it was $3, Brian. $3.
I told you the Dasani soda controversy a few weeks ago, didn't I? Where
Maybe?
I wanted a soda from McDonald's, they didn't have Coke, and then I got a water for double the price.
Oh, yes, now I remember.
Right. Like, I went to Burger King, and the large soda was $2.15, and I was like, I felt ripped off.
It really does feel like daylight robbery.
Yeah. It's like, you make millions of dollars from this, and it costs 5 cents for the cup.
Honestly. See, it's that same reason, though. It's like, you were a billion-dollar company. Please pay a little higher wages for your workers, please.
Hey, look. Hey, it's not Jeff Bezos' fault anymore. You wanna know why? He left or is leaving Amazon.
Yeah, but he's still like a board member. He's just not the CEO anymore.
No, I think he's completely. He just has stocks in it. He's just an investor.
I could have sworn he was staying.
I don't think he's a board member anymore. I think he's going into space. I think that's what his next thing he wanted to do.
Why is everyone going into space?
Because space is cool. I mean,
it is. I love space, but it's also.
for all we know,
like-
the fucking cum zone could be up there, and we're just minutes away.
Yeah, he'll go from being
There's-
chief executive officer to company's executive chairman.
Look, I can't wait for the McDonald's to open up on Mars, and then Martians to be like, "Damn, this chicken sandwich sucks," and then the Popeyes opens up on Mars, and they're like, "Let's try this chicken sandwich," and they're like, "Damn, this chicken sandwich is pretty good," and then we go back to McDonald's, they're like, "Let's get the chicken sandwich because it's pretty good," and then they throw up and blow up the Earth because they're so angry.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, honestly, to the space age.
Now,
Yeah.
Ethan, you've long awaited for this time.
Oh,
If you remember earlier,
the Sigma Man.
I now will explain every type of male personality to you.
Yes.
Because I have taken many
Oh,
personality tests.
is this so?
Yes. And I believe there are currently 6. Yes, there are 6. Now, you've heard of the alpha male.
I've heard that. I've heard of Alpha and Sigma.
You've heard of beta, haven't you?
Yeah, but that was always
Beta
more
male.
of a joke.
And you've heard of sigma male.
Yes.
Now, I'd like to, for those who don't know at home, because some of those people might not be so involved with such high intelligent things. Let me explain
Yeah,
these
sure, let's
types
use
of
that
males
word.
before I go into the new ones for you, Ethan.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the alpha male is like, imagine, this is not for you, Ethan. Okay, I promise.
Well,
I know
it'll
you're
still
smart.
help me.
So
Because,
the
all
alpha
this-
male is like the leader of the pack. He's confident. He's outgoing, right? He always is like, I am the guy, right? Everyone looks up to him. He's charismatic. He's just like James Bond, basically. Think about James Bond. His character type, that's kind of how he would
I'm
be.
sorry. It's just hearing "I'm the guy" just reminds me of the Spy Kids movie where they go into the video game and Elijah Wood pops out for all of 3 seconds and just says "I'm the guy" and then dies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's really great, man. Okay, so then we have the beta male, okay? Now, the alpha male and the beta male are the two most popular. The beta male is friendly, he's reserved, he is submissive, and he is loyal. He's like the follower, right? When you think of an alpha, betas are likely to follow him, right? You got Chads and you got Tylers, all right? That's basically the way to go about it.
I hadn't heard
And then-
Tyler's. It's new.
This newer one that's slowly become more and more popular is the Sigma male. Right? Sigma male is like the alpha male if he wasn't socially there. If he was just like
He's a rogue.
an introverted alpha.
He's a rogue.
Right. He's cunning, he's self-confident, he's likable, and he is calculated. Right?
Wow.
So those are the three most popular ones that we know about. Right?
Right.
Now, let me give you some of the three ones that I found out about today.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm so ready.
The gamma male.
The gamma male. This
The
man
gamma
sounds like
male.
he's suffering from some sort of like radiation.
Now let me explain something to you. The gamma male, the gamma male, the gamma male is very interesting for a few reasons.
Okay.
And I think it's important to note that there's not too much known about these guys, except I'm trying to find.
They're
I'm trying
enigmas. They're mysteries.
They are. What I'm trying to find is we have this list of. We found the list of.
The scientific
Quotes.
list. A
Yes.
thesis
Okay.
paper.
I think I just found it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna list you off how these go because I think it's important.
All right.
Where is it? There it is. Okay. So alpha, we got that. Beta, and sigma. All right. Those are three. So gamma. He's an introverted and super sensitive. He's the yes man at the office. And he has big plans but lacks determination. Right?
All right.
You might be like, okay, that's interesting, right? But also, I found this picture online where it says the gamma males are bitter of clueless about women. That's what it says. Often, they cannot grasp red pill concepts and check out of the mating game.
No, they're incels.
This is I found this picture. I'll probably throw it up. The male archetypes, the social and sexual hierarchy.
What?
So the one I just read, kind of goes off that. All right. And I'll read you the other ones, the alpha, sigma, and beta, because I forgot about this picture. So the alpha is the self-assured leader of men whose swagger and aloofness makes him very successful with women. Also, spelled successful wrong. Sigma, the lone wolf antithesis. Gotcha. Okay, I got it there. The lone wolf antithesis of the alpha defies placement in the social hierarchy and yet is successful with women. Okay. Beta, the worker bees of society. Women will tolerate them if they have ample resources. Otherwise, they are discarded. So I just read gamma to you.
Yep. This is
And now
absolutely
Omega.
made by an incel.
Yes. So this is Omega. Actually, I'll leave Omega to last. I think
Alright.
Omega to last should be the best one. So Delta. Delta is not on this sexual hierarchy one. Delta is modest and hardworking, wants attention but can't get it, and works hard but unable to draw attention, right? You don't really see many stuff about Delta male. They're not that great.
They're left to the wayside.
However, He's not on the sexual hierarchy, so he doesn't have a funny one to use. And I think he's also he's resentful and self-sabotaging and lonely. So there's that.
Yeesh.
So now the final one, and probably the best one, is the Omega Male.
Omega Male.
The first personality, the one that's nice and kind, it says it's skillful and self-sufficient. The odd one in the wolf pack, laid back but not chasing success or money. Right? Obviously, that's not that bad.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that sounds pretty good.
The one on the normal site that I found on BrandonGalley.com. He is self-assured, driven, intelligent. Right?
Right.
It doesn't sound too bad, right?
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
Well, guess what the sexual hierarchy says?
Uh-oh.
The hopeless.
Oh, I was about to say straight to the bottom.
Omegas are correlated with violent outbursts, like shooting sprees, because of their total rejection by women.
What? What? This is getting crazy. This is getting a bit out there. My man's committing atrocities because a woman didn't like him.
And that... Oh, the Omega is traditionally the scapegoat for any failure. They often can't keep jobs.
This is wild. Dude, everything about... It's so funny. Something about this is just hilarious. The fact that there are absolutely people out there that believe this too. I think that's the worst part, knowing that.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
So where's the test? Where's the test that I can take?
The test? Alright, I will send it to you. Hold on 1 second. There's a few of them, so I gotta find like a really good one.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, I want to know what type of male you think you are.
Dude,
well, before you take this test.
I honestly, I could not say, because I think all this stuff is just like the funniest thing. It's just like, if you take it seriously, like, God help you, you know? But I really don't know. I really don't know.
But if you had to pick, if you had to take a wild guess.
If I absolutely had to pick, sheesh. I legitimately couldn't tell you, because it's not like I'm particularly one or the other. I'm just sort of like in a gray area, I feel like.
Okay, this is a quiz I haven't taken, but I will take it with you.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm sending you the link right now.
All right.
Okay? So you should have the link. Let me know when you have it pulled up, and we will take this test together on the podcast.
The test is titled The Sociosexual Hierarchy, Where You Do and Do Not Belong.
Yeah. There are only 13 questions. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1. You are invited to a party. A girl you really like is going. Did you arrive? Let me list off the options for the listeners at home. Before it even started, right when it started, you showed up 10 minutes late but brought some snacks. You showed up an hour late and didn't bring anything. You forgot about it completely. Were never asked. You showed up, were turned away, and left.
We're turned away. That image is just like, hey guys, I'm here.
Yeah.
No.
You invited but declined. Who is this person? You skipped the party and had her over later. Or you showed up and shot everyone.
What? Dude, if you
I think I know.
If you
I think I know.
if you pick that option, you are going straight on a watch list.
You are going to Omega Male immediately.
Oh my goodness.
Who would? You know what? Yeah, I think I'd kill everybody there.
It's funny this you skipped the party and had her over later, because that's just the I win button. Like, whatever.
Wait, where is that?
It's the second to last one.
Oh. I'm gonna say if I was invited to a party and a girl I liked was going, when did you arrive? It just says did you arrive. It's not asking when.
Well,
I would say I would get there right when it started, because
yeah, same.
I mean, That's not a crazy thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're telling me a time when it starts, to me, that's the time that I should be showing up, you know? If you want me to show up later or earlier, tell me a time later or earlier, you know?
Yeah, and some of the things on here are crazy.
Okay, I'm excited.
Not the shooting everyone, but like
oh, that's
showing
normal?
up and
that's normal to you?
showing up and then getting turned away. Bro, I was invited. What do you mean? That's not a thing that happens. Or like who you were invited but declined, who is this person? That needs like context. That's not like anything. But if I was given a time and I was invited, I'm going to try to show up right when it started. And my other option would be show up 10 minutes late but bring some snacks. It's like, oh, I'm a little late, but here's a little gift.
Yeah.
Right? But I'll go right when it started. I see that you're agreeing.
Yeah.
Okay. Your high school prom is coming up. This is the second question, by the way.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Your high school prom is... I'm telling the listeners.
Okay, well...
God damn it. Ethan.
Don't worry about it.
Would you like to read this second one?
I would love to. Question number 2. Your high school prom is coming up. Did you or were you? Asked the girl you like and she said yes. Asked the girl you like and she said maybe or no. Asked the girl you like and she said no or ignored you.
Damn.
Asked
That hurts.
Asked out months in advance by numerous girls before you even gave it a thought. Again, that's the I win button.
Yes.
Yes. Forget about it until the last minute and went somewhere else or brought a pretty girl anyway. Not bother going, being proms are for losers.
Being proms, not proms. Being proms.
Yeah, it does.
What? I don't know what that means, but I guess I don't want to be one.
Not bother going, being proms are for losers. Huh. Ask more than one girl out and both said yes. Ask whoever you wanted and she said yes. Showed up alone since the prom was really lame. Wanted to but failed to ask the girl to prom. Where's the option to just go with some friends, bro?
Showed up alone because the prom was really lame.
Oh, okay. This is topical for me. You already have a girlfriend to go with. You can just ask her.
No, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing. Before I asked Katie out, I asked her to prom the day before.
Yeah.
She said yes. So I win. I get the good one.
She already liked you. You were so oblivious to it.
Hey. That doesn't matter when it comes to the alpha male test. It doesn't matter the alpha male test.
Goodness.
It does not matter. I'm surprised there's not a shoot up the prom option. I was expecting one after that first.
They really started off strong.
Kill everyone? Or just show up 10 minutes late. Ugh. I mean, I hate being late, but... Which one are you picking?
I don't know, because I don't, like... It's pretty rare that I actually ask someone out, you know?
So,
It's not like I'm afraid to do it. It's more just like... If the right person doesn't come along, then I'm not going to just start putting myself out there for no reason.
No, I think your best option would be ask whoever you wanted, and she said yes. Like that would be friends. I think that's the friend option.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So are you picking that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Next question.
I'm guessing you pick ask the girl you like, and she said yes.
Of course. I mean, I that happened, so we're good. Okay, this one's pretty great. I'm ready for this one. Number 3. You were driving along the side of the road. You saw a dog sniffing around for food. Did you, option 1, bring it home without consulting your wife? So we have a wife.
Yeah, I was about to say score. All right, already married.
Right. Bring it home after you asked your wife. Option 3, feel really bad when your wife tells you no, so you keep driving. Number 4, forget about it. Number 5,
forget about it. Oh.
Swerve into it. Murder the dog. Option 6, pick it up and tell your wife that you found and dog. That's how it's spelled. You found and dog and are bringing it to the pound. Option 7, bring it home. Your wife loves it. Option 8, you love dogs. You keep driving and forget about it. Number 9, you hate dogs. Number 10, pick it up. Put an ad, as in add or subtract, in the paper.
Well, I just love you hate dogs. There's nothing else to it. You just sit in contempt and malice against this dog.
You hate it. You don't even you park. That's what it sounds
exactly.
like.
You pull off to the side of the road, park, and just stare at it.
Hey, fuck you. So I know how much you hate dogs, so you're gonna swerve into it.
Exactly.
No, I mean, I feel like I just drive past it because
honestly,
yeah, it sucks.
Like, there's a lot of unknowns in this question, especially living around here. Like, there aren't really stray dogs, so that could just be someone's pet. So me taking it home or to the pound just kind of seems irresponsible.
Was the dog good? Was it bad? Did I need to swerve into it to save like a small child's life?
Exactly.
I'm gonna say you love dogs. Period. You keep driving
That's
and forget about it.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, Ethan, we might be the same male.
We're the same person.
We don't know. We're still on only question 4 of 13. So please read the question.
You were in the mall a week ago with a bunch of friends. Are you the leader? The leader's best friend. The regular pal. The guy who's invited out of pity. Oof.
Oh my god, I'm reading one of these options, and you're gonna get there in a second.
The
oh
one
my
not
god.
invited who spent time contemplating how to get them back for not inviting you. Oh. The one who hates malls but was one of the first ones invited. The leader against your will. The follower who wishes he could be in a group.
That's the one I read.
A terrorist. You blow up the mall. You split from the group and go to obscure store without saying anything.
So, the back of Spencer's. You ever been to the back of Spencer's?
I've never been to a Spencer's, but I know the legends, the myths.
All right, I've seen many a penis in the back of Spencer's.
They weren't even on shelves. Just some dude came up to you, one of the workers, just pulled down his pants right there. Asked
He was
for
a terrorist.
rating.
He blew up the mall. I think it was a real Omega male move. Okay. Okay, this is gonna sound really terrible.
What?
I think I'm the leader against my will. There's 3 of us. Me, I went to the mall like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And every time we hang out, I'm normally the one that's choosing the shots. I'm doing everything. I'm like, all right, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. It's not because I want to be the leader. It's just because that's kind of how I am.
Like the de facto leader.
Right. So I am the leader against my will.
Right.
Or a terrorist. But I'll go with the leader one.
That's a strong follow-up.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you're just leading your gang of terrorists into the mall, you know? Honestly, I'm kind of stuck between just regular leader and leader against your will. Because it's not like I'm like, we have to go here and here and here. And I'm calling...
I would say leader against your will then. Because if you're like... Right.
I think it's just like, when it comes to making plans, it's like, I don't know, sometimes I have to do like the heavy lifting when it comes to plans and organizing things and getting everyone together.
I'd say yours is probably the against the will then.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to do anything, so you're the one that steps up.
It's like someone will throw out like, oh hey, we should do this, and then it's just like nothing else from that. So I'm like, well, I guess I have to figure out all the details now.
Yeah, so it's either that or the terrorist too.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I got this one. This one's pretty great. No killing, as I'm seeing it. So we're good.
Dang.
Number 5. When you're out anywhere and a woman you know see you, do they? Option 1. Immediately run to you and hug you in a fit of enthusiasm. Spelled enthusiasm wrong. Number 2. Hug you and chat with you for a bit. Number 3. Wave and say hey from a distance. 4. Make eye contact with you, then look away. 5. Look repulsed when they see you.
They just... Ugh!
Oh my god! That's not even where it ends up going. Number 6. Hug you and start talking while you try to remember their name. Number 7, you see her and say hi first. Number 8, call you a dratting bastard. Number 9, you ask them if they want to hang out later. And number 10, they instantly ask if you want to hang out with them. Okay, this is a little hard one, but like,
I'm
here's the...
I'm gonna say wave and say hey from distance, because I'm not I'm very much, I guess, reserved in some ways, that I'm not like always going out of my way to be like catching up with people. But if they make
Yeah.
the first move to just be like, "Hey, what's up?" I'll be like, "Oh, cool." But otherwise, it's like I got places to be. I don't know. I'm not very good with small talk, if that makes sense.
That's fair. Here's I'm a little torn, and here's why I'm torn. Ethan,
Uh
I'm terrible with names.
huh. I'm awful with names as well.
Ethan, I don't remember your two middle names. I know one's England.
Yeah, that's true.
The other one's Joel.
Yep, there you go.
Oh my god. I'm very impressed with myself. Okay, but here's the thing. I don't remember names, but I remember faces. So,
Same.
like, I'm stuck between hug you and start talking while you try to remember their name and wave and say hi from a distance.
Right. Oh.
So I'm gonna cut the middleman and say make eye contact with you and then look away. Because that is more of my move.
All right. Yeah, I'm terrible with names too, especially with my track team. Like, I feel bad. I'm really good at like recognizing faces and being like, "Oh, I know this person from this place." But like actually trying to remember all my teammates' names. It's a big team, mind you. It's just like I can't. I don't know. It's not like I'm not trying. I am. But it's just not panning out.
Fair enough. Ethan, it's your turn to now. Read the next question.
You have a cell phone. The status is people text you all the time and are usually the first to do so. You text them first and they text you first equally. You're usually the first one to text them. You text them more than once until they respond. People text you, but you're usually doing something, so you don't respond until later. Nobody's given you their number. You don't have a cell phone. You text back late with few words. MIA with a dead battery. You text first, but she does most of the talking.
I'd say you text them first and they text you first equally.
Yeah, I really...
I mean,
Because
That's
again,
what I
it's
tried
like
to do.
I'm not... I don't really like reach out and talk unless I have a reason to. In the
Yeah.
way of like, again, small talk isn't... I'm just not good with small talk, so it's like if I got something funny or interesting or like an actual conversation that can be made, then yeah, I'll text them. But otherwise, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the only one I can really go with. Like, the only person I really text is Katie. Just because we're always talking, so that's just
Right.
kind of what we do. And we always just talk back and forth equally. Right? So, I mean, that's what that is. Alright. A woman has just broken up with you. What do you do? I feel like this one's going to be very funny.
Yeah. I've got a
Option 1.
hunch.
You already have girls lined up, so it's no big deal. Number 2. You angst over it for some time, then move on. Number 3. You don't have a girlfriend. They hate you and you hate them.
The incel option.
Number 4. You try to work it out, but there's already another girl you like or who likes you, so it's all right. Number 5. Pine for her and cry because she was the one. You still have everything she ever gave you.
Yikes.
Number 6. You broke up with her because it wasn't working out. Which does not go with the question, by the way.
Yeah, that's not even...
Number 7. You haven't been broken up with yet. That also doesn't make sense. Number 8. You leave her for someone else you like. Number 9. Wonder how you can break up something that was never together in the first place.
Oof.
Damn, that's deep. Number 10. You don't care and go out with whoever interests you more. I mean, that's...
I don't know, 'cause like, angst definitely doesn't seem like the right word. It's almost like
I'm gonna-
making a negative connotation for just like processing things and then moving on by using angst.
Okay, so I actually already have an option picked out, and here's
Oh.
why. When it comes to relationships, I like to make sure that I can spend a long time with this person. I'm not just like a hit and run kind of person. I want to be able to stay with them, build this relationship forever.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say pine for her and cry because she was the one.
Maybe. I mean, I won't lie. Yeah, I've cried over a breakup before. But it's also like,
Mm.
I did not keep things she gave me. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. And I also wouldn't
I
say
just
she
you
was
might have to go with you don't have a girlfriend. They hate you and you hate them. You don't have one.
It's almost been like a year and a half or something.
Yeah.
I got a record going now. I don't know what I'm actually gonna do for prom. That's a whole thing. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for prom.
Bring a cardboard cutout of Jennifer Aniston.
That would be expensive.
It'd be worth it.
I really don't know what option to pick.
What was the last breakup you had? Well, how'd that end up?
I don't know, cause I had one relationship that lasted like a month or two, and it wasn't like a fully fledged one yet, and so it was like, okay, well, that's over. But the one before that, like, that was like a real heartbreak.
I think you might have to go with you angst over it for some time and then move on.
Yeah, maybe, but like angst, that's almost like getting angry over it rather than just being like,
here's why you have to. We want to make sure we get different males.
Do we?
Yes, because I want to see multiple options.
Alright, I'll choose that one. I just don't agree with the word angst.
Okay, that's fine.
If
half the words here are misspelled
anyways,
anyways,
like,
so...
you work over it for some time, or like you process it for some time, then I'd be like, that's perfect. But otherwise...
Here's why it's alright. Because a lot of the words are already misspelled in this.
That's true.
They obviously don't know normal English very well. And, I mean, you're not blowing up a mall, so...
Yeah, so I
think we're good.
I'm already above average.
Okay. I believe this is the one you spend. You read. Sorry, not spend. You read.
You spend most of your time at home, doing what you want. Out of the house, hanging with friends. Thinking longingly for a girl who doesn't like you and probably never will. Thinking about revenge, death, and stewing in your anger at everything.
Oh, you?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
With your girlfriend or girlfriends. Doing
Well, that's my option.
my harem.
Well, no, I have one girlfriend, and I spend with her a lot of time.
That's true.
So that one's my option.
Doing what you want. Nobody knows how you spend your day. Ooh, mysterious. Going about your business. Nothing more, nothing less. Working.
I'm the 1920s businessman.
Going about your business. Nothing more,
I do
nothing
not have time
less,
for entertainment.
chap.
I have money to make.
Time is money, and let me say you are wasting me a lot of money. Working. Another I win button. Having sex with beautiful women.
It sounds like an 8-year-old. Like, yeah. I'm having many sexuals with many women.
I'm having many sexual relations with beautiful women.
Alright, and the last option is wandering and going places with a few people. Now, we already know my option. I just said it.
Yeah.
Well, that was with your girlfriend, for those who are unsure of the context, because you skipped. What the fuck are you doing? Watch the entire podcast. Back up. Okay. Now, Ethan.
This another hard one. I'm very busy fella, and I'm doing a lot of different stuff, you know?
So going about your business, nothing more, nothing less?
I wouldn't even say that, because a lot of it, like, you know, I go to track practice and whatnot, or hang out with friends, and that's more of like a social thing, but then I got work, or I'm just like here at home playing like Halo.
So like doing what you want?
Yeah.
Kind of like
but again,
no one
that's like at home, and I'm not like a basement dweller.
Well, yeah, but you know, you're spending your day the way you want. No one really knows how your day's gonna end up going.
If I didn't have like track or anything, then yeah, I probably would be spending a lot. I would still go out, like, go on runs and stuff, and, like, out to parks, but...
Yeah, but that's what you want to do, so...
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Alright. I'm happy I get to read this one. Number 9. A woman is being attacked in a fight, initiated physically by her.
Oh.
So she's already the one in wrong.
Yep. Well...
If she started the fight...
She might have had reason. She might have had ample reason.
Here's the reason I think it's a woman's fault. If it's in a context where she started a fight, right? The dude's already going to be in a in a way. He's technically already starting a fight or an attack if he's doing something wrong.
Right.
But if it's like at fucking Burger King and the woman didn't get her chicken sandwich the way she wanted it, so she drops her pants and fucking blows a load in her hand and she throws it. Have you seen that video?
Wait, that's a real thing? Some woman
Yes.
goes full ape mode?
It was in McDonald's.
Oh my goodness.
And she dropped her trousers right in front of the cashier, pooped in her hand, and threw
How
it.
fast did she poop? You'd have to
Dude,
like blast
she
that out.
pooped so
Oh
fast.
my gosh. She walked in there ready. She was primed and ready.
I also watched one where a Burger King guy was like, "Oh, hey, sir, can you put your mask on?" And this customer, furious, very red, slaps him in the face. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch?
That's crazy.
So, yeah. Okay, so the woman is being attacked in a fight initiated physically by her. Did you, number 1, rush to save her and get your ass kicked? Number 2, save her and walk away. Number 3, ignore them. Number 4, laughs as she gets what she deserves. Okay. Number 5, watch for a bit, then leave when you're bored. Number 6, call the cops and leave. Number 7, shouted him to leave her alone. Number 7, throw a rock at the... Wait, what number am I on? I'm on 8. Throw a rock at them. Number 7. 9. I can't do numbers. Attempt to separate them and fail. And number 10. Pull a gun and say who wants to see if it's loaded. Now that line is not that bad. I actually think that's a pretty cool line. Which one of you motherfuckers wants to see if it's loaded?
Hey, let's run a little test. I'm sorry. The throw a rock at them is so funny. It's like you're at the zoo or something. You're like some like angsty kid. It's like
You're trying to get the monkey to flip.
Exactly.
Well,
and it's at them. It's not even at the guy or her. It's just both of them. It doesn't matter who it hits. It's the fact that you got to throw a rock.
Yeah. I think it's.
I'm
I think this
gonna
context
say
matters.
ignore them.
Yeah.
If I don't know what's going on, I'm not gonna jump in there.
I'm not gonna lie. If she's really getting her ass kicked, I might chuckle. But if it was the other way around too, I'd also chuckle.
Yeah, if
I'd be
you were in McDonald's
Nice.
and you saw a woman
Drop her trousers and shit in her hand and throw it at the counter, I'd be like,
absolutely
yo!
blast in her hand,
What the fuck?
that would be hilarious.
Yo!
Yeah, I'm gonna say ignore them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that as well. Okay, number 10. This one is
Oh, number 10.
all you, man. That's all you.
People
man.
have said this about your game. You have tight game. You have almost the best. Next to an alpha. You have little game. You have anti-game. It's like antimatter.
You dry up the vagina.
You enter the room and it becomes a Sahara desert.
The
Uh,
as soon as you walk in, the hydration is gone. Everyone dies out of fucking.
they wilt away. They
Yeah.
wilt and wither. You have good game. They can't understand why women respond to it. What's game? I'm a Casanova. Game is for losers who need help talking to women. Game is wrong. What? So what is this? Is this just
I
like
have little game.
I don't? Is a game just like ability to like start a relationship or just like
Pick up women.
okay? So it's just like sex.
Yeah, or pick up a woman. Just simply like get someone's attraction. Either you're cool and you're like, "Sup, baby? You want to see if this cock's loaded?" And they're like, "Oh, really?" They're like, "Shit, I just went to a party and shot everybody, and I was 10 minutes late, so I brought some snacks." And they're like, "Damn." And just instantly you look down, and it's soaking. That's what game is, buddy.
Okay.
But I have little game.
I'd say I have decent game, but I'm not.
So good game?
Yeah, but I'm not like actively using it. You know?
I think you'd be pulling the women. I think you could be
If
pulling
I
the women.
abandon my morals, yes.
Yes.
If
If you became bad boy, Ethan.
if I wasn't a good
think-
little Christian boy.
Yeah, I think you could truly become a Casanova, but we'll start with good game.
All right.
Okay. This is this is a good question. At work, your coworkers look up to you. Know next to nothing about your private life. Avoid you because you're annoying. This is in parentheses female. Parentheses female and parentheses want to sleep with you.
What about male?
First off, this
wanna
is a
sleep with
male
you?
test.
Yeah. What?
Okay. Are cool with you, hate your guts, but can't resist you. Think you're a bastard. You don't have coworkers. They died when you poisoned the office water fountains.
What?
Can rely on you do an alright job, and you own the company. Your underlings fear and admire you. My coworkers look up to me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm the best person at my work for my job, and they're all like, I don't know what I'm going to do when you leave in a few months. I'm like, obviously, you're going to have to just get better.
Get good. I'm gonna.
No, that's like what I've said. I was like, obviously, you just need to get better. If you're worried that I'm doing a better job than you, then you have an issue.
That's honestly, it's blunt, but it's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say are cool with you. There's some coworkers that I'm not too excited to work with, but others I'm like, oh, this is a
But
friend.
they're
This
not
is a-
really your coworkers. You poisoned them in
Exactly.
the office.
I mean,
water
honestly, I
fountains,
hid
so.
the body in the supply shed, so.
Yeah.
No, I just say cool with you. I'd say I'm friends with most of my coworkers, but I'm not like. If my coworkers do have feelings for me, they hide it amazingly well because I am completely oblivious.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna say are cool with you.
Okay, this is your question, and you're gonna have a fun one with this one.
Yeah, this is already yikes. When it comes to suicide, you have threatened to kill yourself over a woman, but you stalked her instead. Thought about killing yourself over a woman, but you wrote about how she made you feel instead. Taken it seriously when a woman threatened to kill herself. She did not do it. You have listened to a woman threatening to kill herself over your best friend with some amusement.
Oh my god.
Yikes. A woman with whom you were involved threatened to kill you because you had sex with her sister.
Hold on. Half of these are not. They're not suicide. That one was murder.
Yeah, that's not even. That's wild.
This next one is also murder.
A woman has asked you to kill her during sex. You thought it was hot. What?
Some people do have kinks like that.
That's like. That's bigger than a kink, Brian. That's like masochism. That's like a
Yeah, but
serious
people have
problem.
that kind of kink. Neil Armstrong came out with a bunch of DMs where it's like his kink where it was like super bloody and like
For
it's
real?
like you want to yeah. At the end of the day, it's a kink. They wouldn't do anything about it,
Yeah.
and it's just the fact that like you're ripping this person to shreds and all their blood's on your body while you're fucking them is just like a sexual thing for them. But it's not like it's not a real thing unless they do it or act upon it.
Gee.
It's weird, but that's
Yeah.
just how it is.
All right. Talked a woman out of it. Talked someone into it. Think people who commit suicide are cowards. Thought about killing yourself since life just isn't worth it without her. She returned to you.
So almost like a pity.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why
This is a weird question.
This is a very weird question. Why is there not an option that just says you haven't thought about suicide?
Ethan,
Yeah.
obviously, you've talked someone into it.
I mean,
Me. All right, I'll see you guys.
Yep. This is the last episode. I'm taking over the Crash channel from here on out. I've been just subtly over the past years.
And some of
just
these are so
driving
specific.
Brian
Like a woman who you were involved threatened to kill you because you had sex with her sister. It's like, oh yeah, this happened to every dude. What the hell?
Yeah, I really relate to none of these.
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess taking it seriously when a woman threatened to kill herself because that is the most vague.
Yeah.
I mean, that one has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, if someone did come to me with that, then I would take it very seriously.
Now you got the sad question, but I got the best question. You were at a rock concert, period. Were you in the middle of a mosh pit, laying people down? Just straight slapping bitches. Bitches are also men. I want to make that clear. Not just women, also men. In the stands, singing along, nervously watching from a distance, hoping no one finds something find something to fun of you about. Probably make fun of. Went to the concert, brought down a few drunks, listened some, found a girl, brought her home. I'm going to assume that meant drinks, not drunks.
I mean, maybe it's like the mosh pit. You just showed up to start beating up drunk people.
Maybe.
They're defenseless. So you just wail
Up front,
on
up front and center, you later hang out with band members at a bar. You didn't go unless it was Grindcore show involving animal sacrifices and Chance to Pan.
What? What is grindcore? Hold on, I gotta find this up.
Look it up and tell me after I read the rest.
Alright.
Went, had a good time, met no one really, and left. Met multiple women, acquired several numbers, and resulted in a lay in a few days. We're hanging out with new people for a time before the show. You enjoyed it immensely, and I hate crowds. Now, what is grindcore?
Okay, grindcore is an extreme fusion genre of heavy metal and hardcore punk, drawing inspiration from abrasive-sounding musical styles, such as thrashcore, which just kind of deepens the rabbit hole, crust punk, that I've never heard of that one,
I'll look crust punk up.
hardcore punk, extreme metal, and industrial. I feel like I've heard industrial. I feel like that's kind of like what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. Hold on, I'm gonna look up his name real quick.
Crust punk, also known as stenchcore,
What?
is a form of music influenced by English punk rock and extreme metal. Often has songs with dark and pessimistic lyrics that linger on political and social ills.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Also, industrial, I just remembered. Oh my gosh. No. I literally remembered and then immediately forgot, Brian.
What?
Gordon. Mick Gordon. The guy that
McGordon?
did, yeah, the guy that did, like, Doom Eternal.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of industrial, isn't it?
I think so.
The-
I would just call it heavy metal at that point.
Yeah, I think some songs in the first, like Doom 2016, I think that had more of an industrial feel.
Yeah.
Because I think he literally did use industrial equipment to make some of the songs.
Dude, I recently played Doom 2016 again
Yeah?
because I bought it on PC. I realized that Doom 2016 has the same issue that Batman Arkham Asylum to Batman Arkham City does.
Oh, yeah.
It's the base prototype of what it could be, and then after, it's literally the fucking chicken sandwich.
It's the chicken sandwich again.
Every time, the Arkham Asylum thing I talked about 2 episodes ago, chicken sandwich. Exact thing.
This is like a new theory. Like we're crafting a theory of life right
It's
here.
the chicken sandwich theory. You can enjoy something, play something that is then progressively better, and then come back to the original item and realize that it's worse because it does not have those better aspects.
Yeah.
The chicken theory.
The chicken theory.
The Popeyes chicken theory. Oh my god. That's the episode title. I don't care. I gotta make sure I remember that because that is incredible.
Popeyes.
The
Popeyes chicken theory.
Popeyes. Yes, chicken theory.
All right.
I'm literally writing it down because that is too good to pass up. That's amazing. Okay. Ethan, the final question.
Okay.
I am in the stands singing along.
I don't like singing in public. It makes me uncomfortable. I like to sing, and I think that I'm at least somewhat decent at it. But I don't really sing in front of other people. Honestly, I probably just went, had a good time, met no one really, and left.
Fair enough.
I'm going there.
You've-
I'm going there for the concert. I'm not there to meet people. You know.
Okay.
And if it wasn't that,
So-
then honestly, I think I would go into the mosh pit. I legitimately think that I would immediately go in there to start wailing on people, even if I just like left bloodied and bruised.
Beating up drunk people.
I would absolutely go into a mosh pit just to see what's it like, you know.
All right, Ethan. This is big. This is a big moment for us.
Yep.
We're gonna find out what type of male we are today. All right, you ready to click view my results?
I am.
All right, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna say mine first, okay?
Okay.
I'm a Delta male.
I'm
I'm average.
I am also a Delta male.
Damn it!
Uh,
All right, you are average in appearance, attitude, and dominance. Women are strongly attracted to alphas, but deltas are usually the providers whom they settle down with. They glorify women, but are not entirely at ease with their delta status, unlike alphas, betas, and sigmas. You are a part of the great majority of men out there.
wow.
And yours should say the same thing, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna put all the ones where it has killing because I'm
Alright.
now
Oh
curious.
yeah, I mean, you're probably just gonna get on me. Honestly, wow, average. Who would have guessed? No,
Yeah,
really? That's kind of like, yeah. All right.
I'm impressed to find out that I am a Delta male.
Wow.
I would have thought Sigma male, obviously. Come on.
I mean,
look at
really,
me.
you are just like the apex of humanity.
Yes. I mean, you've seen how I've played Dead Space. Come on. That's how real men play.
It angers me.
Yeah. It's because your beta mind, your fucking Delta S mind can't understand my Sigma ways. Okay.
My Omega ways crumble over your Sigma style. Oh, just
Look, man.
just saying sentences like that out loud, like, is just. Imagine saying that and meaning it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm almost done putting all the bad ones in.
Also, I love how it for the description of Delta, it's like you were literally just average. You're like the average Joe. You're a plain guy, and that's fine. And then the picture they show for it is Rocky Balboa.
Yeah. So I got Omega male for obvious reasons.
Yep.
But I think it's important to note the picture.
Okay.
And I'll send it. Hold on, I'll send it to you. But it says you are a loser, an outcast, and a reject. People shun you, and you in turn shun them. You hate women with a homicidal fury and are emotionally disengaged by much of what happens. Pain and anguish amuse you, and you find it hard to give a poo.
Did it actually say give a poo?
Yes. Yes, it did.
I think that's
Incredible.
That's even funnier. That
Here
after
is the picture that goes with it. I'll probably put it on screen, and if I don't, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Oh my goodness.
That is the Omega
You
male.
gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
They actually use that? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That is the Omega male.
I cannot
And-
believe that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is what the type of male we are. This is
Brian, you heard it here, guys. Brian's an Omega male.
no,
He
whoa.
is literally a
I am a
genocidal
Delta
maniac.
male. We both are Delta males.
You just took the test. You just got Omega.
No, I retook the test,
No.
Ethan.
No. I think you just answered more truthfully that second time. The Delta male wasn't really sitting well with you, so you had to go through another time.
Listen. I know a few moles have just buried in my wake, but that does not mean I'm Omega. I promise I'm a Sigma male. Okay?
I promise I'm a Sigma male. I promise.
Listen, I promise I am a Sigma male.
Alright. If you promise,
Look.
if you pinky swear.
It doesn't sound like you trust me.
I don't know.
Why?
I don't believe that you are a Sigma male. I don't.
Did you know if you click on your
Oh.
name, click on your Discord name in the bottom left, right next to your thing,
Okay. Yep.
and it says copy?
Uh huh.
Press it again.
Copied.
What's it say?
Double copy. Triple copy.
Yeah. It keeps going. I just thought it was interesting. Just thought it was a little neato thing is all.
Dominating.
Thought
Rampage.
dominating. Yes.
Mega copy. Unstoppable. Wicked sick. Monster
Yes.
copy. Godlike. Beyond godlike.
I don't need streamer mode enabled.
Yes, you do.
I need to change something real quick. God damn it, I don't know what my thing is. The joke was simply I was going to put in my name is Sigma Male in Discord, but it didn't work. I needed my password, and I don't remember my Discord password.
Uh-oh.
And, nay is me.
Tisk, tisk,
Nay is
tisk.
me.
It's all falling apart.
Yeah. Well, by the time of next episode, I should have done my King Kong versus Godzilla
Oh, your presentation?
speech, yeah.
Ah, very good.
I
very
think.
good.
Yeah. Have I told you the stats?
Yeah, you did that last episode where you ran through all
Okay.
the stats.
So I did a little bit more research with the squared cube law,
Uh-huh.
and I found that he's actually double. King Kong's double that size, so he's 1,000 tons.
Oh.
Still comparative to the 99,000 tons that Godzilla is. And I'm really worried that the next time I look it up, I'm gonna get spoiled.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have to dodge some landmines.
Yeah, that's going to be hard.
It's alright,
But you're
though.
doing it
That's
for a
alright.
good cause.
I am. I don't want to be biased. I don't want to be biased. And I don't know why everyone and their mother is watching it around me right now.
Dude,
So-
no one I know has seen it. Or at least
I don't
they're not
know,
talking
Ethan.
about it.
You and your Omega male friends obviously don't care about King Kong and Godzilla. Like
I
my
mean, we
Sigma
really
male
don't.
buddies.
Us Omegas, you know. If we were to
Yeah.
ever go to a movie theater, it would.
You'd blow it
yeah,
up.
Exactly. There would be nothing remaining. So,
Yeah.
yeah, consider it a good thing. Then none of mine.
Okay, fine. All right, fine. Us Sigmas will stay home and play video games.
What a terrible quiz.
Welcome to the Delta Male Podcast, the Delta Club Podcast.
Anytime I hear Delta, I just think of like an inlet of water.
Yeah, and that's what we are.
I still can't get over how it's just you are majority, you are average. Here's a picture of a muscular man, of an incredibly muscular and for the time attractive man. Right.
Yeah.
Sylvester
Well-
Stallone in his prime.
Now I'm curious because we went on a big rock eating habits episode.
Oh yeah.
So now I'm. Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, I just looked it up. Rocky eating habits, because obviously last episode we went and talked about the Rock. So I
Uh-huh.
was curious with this. Are you ready for this?
I guess I am.
Okay. Okay. So Stallone says his diet was so intense he was forced to do handstands during breaks in filming to get his blood flowing back to his head.
What? My man.
He repeatedly became lightheaded during filming. He was on an extreme high protein diet, which left him lacking physical and mental energy. You're not ready for this.
Lay it on me.
His daily diet considered. Fuck, I can't speak. The fucking quiz messed me all up. His daily diet consisted of small oatmeal cookies, brown rice, tuna, and 25 cups of coffee with honey.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. That's not even it.
Oh.
Coffee, caffeine.
Oh man.
In a cup of coffee, there is 95 milligrams of caffeine.
Oh.
Multiply that by 25. Let's do a little mathematics here. That comes out to.
He was like killing himself doing this.
That comes out to 2,375 milligrams of coffee, which is, I believe, grams of coffee. I don't know. Hold on.
Oh man.
mg to g.
I just...
Yeah, it would be.
It's
Hold
the
on.
fact that he's,
Yeah.
like, eating nothing, and then he's just like, yeah, let me just, like, vacate my bowels with 25 cups of coffee.
That is 2.37 whatever grams. Okay? And the killer amount of caffeine is
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. Hold on, give me a second. 5 beans that may kill you? Now I'm interested in what this is. It doesn't say it.
The beans.
I can't find it. Biohazard coffee. Now I'm going down a coffee thing. It has 928 milligrams of coffee. Caffeine. In one bag.
Whew, that's a lot.
Okay,
Quite
back
a
to
few.
Rocky. Back to Rocky.
Yeah, I gotta find out if this man was about to die on caffeine.
His body fat percentage dropped to a dangerous 2.9%. Yeah. He was killing himself for this role.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And it's crazy. 25 cups of coffee. My man must have never slept.
Dude, I mean, he was on the verge of the long sleep if he was doing handstands in between breaks. Just to keep blood in his head. He was on the verge of dying any moment.
Yeah. Sylvester. I heard this story that the reason he has that thing with his face where it's a little curved is because he was a failed abortion.
Really? I thought
Yeah,
it was
so now
because
I'm
he had,
looking it up.
like lockjaw or something like that. Maybe it's not lockjaw, but something else. I thought it was just like a regular disease that kind of like stiffens joints.
I'm looking. Oh no. So Stallone was born in 1946. Wow. Really?
Whoa.
Wow. His mother went through labor. A complication arose that forced the doctor present to use forceps. So no, it wasn't abortion. However, the forceps caused an incident that ended up damaging a nerve on Stallone's face, which caused him to have his droopy face. So, forceps.
Yeah. Okay. He also has Bell's palsy, which is
Oh my god.
what makes him like slur his speech.
What the fuck? What is it? And me finding out stuff about random people, and then they have a sexual assault case.
I mean, I'm not surprised. You know that Mark Wahlberg is committed hate crimes.
It punched a Vietnamese man until he was blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Marky Mark
while
for you.
saying slurs, dude literally committed hate crimes, and he's just still in Hollywood.
Before we leave this podcast, because it's already been an hour and a half, I want to bring this to your attention.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure you don't know what it is.
I don't.
Have you seen the guy with the amazing jawline?
I mean, I've seen quite a number of fellas with good jawlines.
Hold on.
Are you talking about that one police officer?
No. Okay, so you're gonna think this is fake.
Alright.
You're gonna think this is fake, but I have to
I'll be the final judge on this.
find a good picture.
Oh, are you talking about the TikTok guy that's been like jaw training?
Yes.
Oh my
him.
goodness, it is disgusting. I've seen it. I hate it. And he thinks
it's
he thinks it looks 100%
good. Real.
Like anytime I see any video of it, he's like gloating about it. It's like, dude, it's just so ugly. Why would you do that to yourself?
I don't know. But I'm like kind of impressed that he's gotten to that point where it's all by himself too.
Yeah, I mean,
that it's so gross. But I'm like impressed that he was able to do that.
It's like congrats on deforming your face, I guess. It's
Oh,
cool
also,
that you
I'm sending this picture to you, but the viewers won't see it, and I'm sorry, but you have to see it because I did. Goomba looking ass.
Hey, you bald-headed baby.
Yo, is that a little baby? The baby?
The baby? Am I allowed to say the baby even though I'm white?
Yeah, the baby?
Should I say the baby?
The child.
No, that's like a real like internet question on like one of those websites where you like ask questions and other people respond. One dude was actually like, "Can I say the baby even though I'm white?"
Yes, you can say the baby person.
No, you must say the
Let's
baby.
go. It's actually funny that we bring up the baby because I have been in love with the baby memes for some reason.
Hated them. They were funny
I
for about like 2
love
days.
them.
And then it's just like gotten to the point where it's just like, please stop, I'm begging you.
I actually like the baby songs, but I just think it's hilarious. I don't know why. It's that, and then some old Asian man yelling at a kitten
Oh,
in
that
a
one's
towel.
a good one. That's a good one.
That one I fucking love. Every time I see it, no matter what it is, I smile and I chuckle like a little wee lad.
A little wee lad chucking about. No,
Yeah.
I do love the cat and Asian, the Asian man, like yelling at it with the cigarette in his hand.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's incredible. It is
Any,
incredible.
almost any meme that's like Half-Life related, it just like immediately just like finds a place in my heart. Something about it. Something about Half-Life memes. Or like Team Fortress 2 memes. They're just so
Fair.
they're so niche, and so the people that make them put a lot of quality work into them.
That's fair. Well, I think, this episode has gone a lot from, the chicken sandwich theory to Sigma males. I think, overall, I think it was a very good episode.
I do too.
Yeah. Hopefully by next week, I have watched King Kong vs. Godzilla with you or not with you, depending on the situation. And either I will report back to you or we will report back to you guys at home. And I'll tell you how the presentation went, and I'll probably send it to you, and we'll probably go over it on the podcast.
Oh, very nice. We'll go through the presentation and then talk about the movie.
Yeah, I will argue my stance. There, I will do it. I'll set everything up, and I'll make sure that I'm arguing my stance.
Very good. Very good.
Yes. Alrighty, well, Ethan, do you want to do the outro, or shall I?
I'll give it to you.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the Dudes Club podcast. I believe this is episode 5. Yeah, I'll see you guys next Friday with more TDC. And I hope you guys leave a like and subscribe and do all that fun, fancy stuff that we have done. Because obviously that's what an alpha male would do. Okay? I know this is the Delta cast, but please, we ask that you do that. Alphas and Sigmas. Thank you.
Please.
If you're an Omega, also like. Alright, any last words, Ethan, before we end it officially? You sound like you wanted to say something.
What the dog doing?
That's a good way to end it. I love you guys. Peace.